I think after the first event, the boys had an opportunity to see what they'd been working on, see how they took it to a tournament. And as a team, they played very well the second round on a very difficult golf course. So that should have given them a lot of, let's say, it should have given them some momentum for this event. The golf course isn't as difficult, but golf courses have a way of becoming difficult if the wind blows. Well, I'm very fortunate to have a lot of help with that, with Leah Schwartz working on it for me, and she's down at the Honda doing some broadcasting down there, so we kind of missed her the last 3 days. But when you play a home tournament, you, as the coach, you do get wrapped up in a lot of the side activities, and you don't necessarily devote as much time to the practice rounds as you need to. The boys will play a 9-hole practice round this afternoon, and then we'll do another 9 holes on Sunday, give them a little chance to rest. But I think at this point, I've asked them all to try to prepare for every event, going into the spring like they do over the summer at home. So hopefully they've looked at what they didn't do well at, or Corkscrew, and then they try to work on it this week and see if they've made some advancements in their game. Hopefully we have done that, and then they've been working hard. That's good. Well, I think the biggest focus for them is it's more mental than it is, execution-wise. I think they talk themselves into not playing well sometimes, and I don't understand that. Every one of them is a very good player, and I think part of it is expectations. I think they heap way more expectations on themselves, or maybe even a team, and I'm trying to keep the expectations to a very bare minimum in the spring and just have them all go out and play as good as you can, as long as you can, but try to play smart. So I think that's one of the things I'd like for them to carry with it, is don't have any expectations, just go play golf. You put the ball in play, go find it, knock it on the green, make the best score you can, just keep going. At home, everybody's going to get to play, and I've moved Spencer Turner, he's a senior, I've moved Spencer into the starting lineup. And I took Jake Ludwig and put him over as an individual so that Jake can really work on what he wants to do individually and focus. I think that'll be beneficial, but it's going to be nice to see Jake Haas get a chance to play. He's a freshman, and it'll be his first time to play in the spring. And I've told both of them as individuals, so don't take it that you're not in the 5 boys playing. Take it an opportunity to go out and win a golf tournament. Just when you go to a golf tournament in the summer, I don't think you're trying to play in conjunction with one of your friends. You're trying to win the golf tournament. And I've told both of them the same thing. I said, go try to win the golf tournament. I'm excited about the field. We have Navy coming back, and anytime you get the boys from Annapolis here, I think that's a great compliment to us, that those kids can take off and come down here with the lieutenant and their coach. And we got IUPUI coming this year, which is their first trip here. And a lot of returners. Most everyone else has been here. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends from Morehead State, Matthew and his coach Matthew Martin and his team, and of course FGCU, FAU. Ross is bringing his team up here, the new coach at FAU, and Ross Cash is, a new coach in college is kind of fun. He brings a good side to the laughter of the coaches being together. So, we'll be seeing a lot of the guys we've seen before, Bethune-Cookman, Embry-Riddle. So it'll be fun, and our boys know them, so that's good. So they'll be seeing some friends again.
So the past week that we've had off, I've just been working on the things that I needed to correct from Old Corkscrew, which was getting off the tee and putting myself in a little bit better position. So a lot of this week has been strategy for me. I've been able to work on the things I needed to, and now I can go into the Legacy Club with a little bit better of a strategy than I had maybe going into Corkscrew, and we're going to implement that, and we'll see how it goes. I think the Legacy Club was my freshman year, and I honestly think that was a turning point in my freshman year. That was the first event where I had finished in the top 5, I believe, for the team, and then that kind of catapulted me for the rest of that spring. So I have good memories from the Legacy Club, so I'm excited to get back there and attack it as a junior. I have a little bit more experience now, so I'm really excited to get back down there. Well, we've all been working on our games really hard this past week. A lot of us are getting into those time periods where we're having tests in the classroom, so it's a little bit more difficult for us to stay out there as long as we want, but for the time that we've been allotted, we've put in some serious work, and we're hoping to get some really positive results from this event. We'll start with the team. All I want is we should be able to shoot in the 290s this entire week. We know the course. We've played the course. We play a harder course during practice, and we're able to do it out there. So I believe that we should be able to do it right down there at Legacy, and we should be right in contention. And individually, I just try to go in every single time and try to win the tournament. So keeping that attitude and sticking to my game plan, I should put myself in a pretty good situation to possibly come out with an individual title.